Just keep that cotton candy to yourself. All right, good evening. I'd like to call this regularly scheduled Chandler Town Council meeting to order with a roll call, please.
Cheryl Amos,
Here.
Kim Burnett,
Here.
Sandy Elder,
Here.
Tanya Wester,
Here.
Ron Whitledge.
Here.
Okay, if you all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remove your hats. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. In front of us tonight, we have the June 5th council meeting minutes and the June 15th executive meeting minutes. Any questions, concerns, typos to be changed?
I didn't see it.
I was waiting on Ron because you're pretty good at finding them.
I
Okay.
read through it a couple of times.
Okay, so then if there are not any, I'd like to entertain motions to accept both meeting minutes as presented.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Cheryl,
Yes.
Kim,
Yes.
Sandy,
Yes.
Tanya,
Yes.
Ron.
Yes.
Okay, then meeting minutes pass as presented. And then we have comments from citizens on the agenda. Chris comes, but I also think we received an email stating from Rob that he did not think he would attend, correct? Okay, perfect. Moving down to the town attorney.
Justin Johnson on behalf of Josh tonight. I don't think that he has anything to update this evening.
Okay, moving down to department reports. Chief of Police.
I do have a few things. Can you hear me from here?
I can hear you.
Since I've been back, we've only had one grass complaint. Since I hit the hornet's nest and went on vacation. And that's a lot, I think, that Mr. Bell issued a build permit for Pine Ridge. So that should be taken care of on its own. I haven't been out there today. Another thing is, I sent the Lexapol for the SOPs. I sent that email to you guys, what you did passing. I'm pretty sure I have the money in the budget, and the part of it that's not going towards the officer. I think that's gonna be, and if Josh was here, I was hoping he had a chance to look at it, but it supposedly reduces litigation of any kind, whether it be an officer getting fired or whatever, and also litigation for court, I guess. So it streamlines the SOPs. Everybody's gonna get tested on that every month. They'll get tested on that, so it refreshes their memories on the SOPs. So we got a pretty good deal. I think at this point it's like $1,900, 19 some change, starting in September. And it's like $4,700 every year after that. We only have to go, if we do it this year, if I can get done this year, then I think we have to go for next year, and then what we have is ours. So it's not like we have to continue with them, but they won't do the continuing ed aspect of that.
So the 4,700 covers like the continuing ed and,
Well, the 2,700 covers us from September until January,
okay.
and then it's 49.76, I believe, every year after that, so.
So that's just, I mean, is it like online testing and stuff for your folks or?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think they'll send us what SOPs to cover in a 30-day period, and we'll send them out to them. I'm guessing it will be online, but somebody.
Like where they'll test online?
Yeah. So all that's important, so it's,
I think that's, yeah.
training and SOP training, and that should, I would hope.
I think that's a
Everybody should
pretty
know
good
and
idea.
should do the right thing, right? So if they don't, then that's what SOPs are there for, and they deal with that if they don't. The one
Uh-huh,
And I'm sure there's a lot of
redundancy.
contradictory
Yes.
in there and redundancy, and this should solve that.
I think it's a good idea.
I guess my question is, I don't know if I can find the money, I'm gonna.
If you can if you have the money budgeted, because this is obviously a training thing, if you ask me. If you can find the money budgeted, you are okay to spend,
Can I sign that? They call it a subscription.
Yeah.
Not a contract.
because didn't Bob sign for the printer?
Yeah, I don't think we've presented that.
Yeah. As long as it's within your budget, absolutely.
I'll plan to save them, but
Yep. I mean, it's when you step outside your budget that, then we gotta
I agree.
we gotta have discussion
That's
on.
what I'm kind of worried about.
But
this year, but we-
I know it's new for you, trying to figure all that stuff out and everything, and appreciate the work that you're doing on trying to figure it out, and also appreciate, I think SOP training is huge. I do it at work.
I think it'll help.
And as I think in the employees, the officers will actually appreciate it as well.
So we are going for grants. We're trying to get grants everywhere we can get them. One of the main things is block cameras. Love to have one of those in town. I don't know, I'm sure, I think Jordan talked about it. Maybe not last meeting, but they talked,
I think that was in between last meeting and this meeting, when they caught the woman in Linville area, correct?
Arizona, I think Arizona, someplace that had her non-custodial kids.
Yes.
That was it. That was a hit on the block camera in Newburgh.
Oh, in Newburgh.
So it took them a while to get there. The county doesn't have all their data yet, so.
Ironically, the flock cameras have actually been some conversation at work, because they're like, oh, they're trying to get you speeding and all that sort of stuff. I'm like, that, I said, has nothing to do with your speeding. And they're like, well, yes, it is. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. Trust me. And when explained to them, and then when that hit came out and the press release was out, they were like, wow, you really are right. I'm like, why would I be lying about it? But it's a good thing. It helps find stolen vehicles. It helps, silver alerts. There's a silver alert out right now for someone, for actually a mentally disabled person, I think. And, it'll help find those sorts of things, or someone who's maybe kidnapped or picked up, or just like those kids. So yeah, we definitely want to find,
I've been working with Brian. I didn't get to him today, but we're seeing about this 9 officer. I think might be doable, may not be sustainable, right? But
Well, it's, I calculated that there was only about 17,000 left in, personnel budget for 23. Susan, I got a response from her. She said there was 43,000. I'm not sure
where your discrepancies are.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the difference in that is whether or not we have to do an additional appropriation to hold a 9th officer for the rest of the year. We'll get started on the budget soon, so for 24, we'll get a better idea how sustainable it is. But if we do have additional appropriation, the edit fund has the strongest balance of any of the funds, so that's where I want to do it from. But yeah, we definitely have to look at sustainability. Because we had to do an additional appropriation from the edit fund last year for the personnel budget and police department too. So we'll want to make sure it fits in the budget, or else it'll just become a problem that
Keeps going. I know that they've had some discussions on how we should just do X amount of officers, I guess, out of the edit fund directly, instead of, and that might be something we need to look at for,
That's what we're currently doing.
okay.
Yeah, but it's basically we've budgeted all the revenue the edit fund has, and so there's no chance for the fund to really build up anymore. And so once that money's spent, it'll pretty.
And we kind of got to see what we have available for 2024 and edit. Is that revenue going to go up? Is that revenue going to go down?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, right.
I think
now,
it's-
with healthcare increasing faster than that usual 8% that we've seen.
that hit
it's-
us harder.
Yeah. Then I think with that, and the increased pay raises, I think that just stretched the budget thinner than we originally expected.
For this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
and I think what happened was Bob wasn't on town insurance.
Yeah, that too.
That too.
And I changed on the hire somebody and that bumps that up.
So we need,
Honestly, I wouldn't be, if I had part-time people, I wouldn't be as concerned about a non-guy. But I think we dodged the bullet by not having part-time.
because of the legalities of having.
without them going through the academy.
So I know you kind of have one person in mind. My questions are, is that person, would they even start off as part-time? Or are they doing anything right now? The-
One that works well.
Mhm. I mean, no, the one that you have thought about for the,
I mean, I can offer that.
I mean, because we already had part-time officers that we were paying, and now we're not because of the legality of whether they're legal to actually,
That's making an arrest or anything.
right. Okay. So, but this person is, because this person has the academy, would it, I mean, maybe we could even see until we can figure out if they wanted to start off part-time.
I can call them.
I mean, what the worst he's gonna say is no.
We have openings part-time, right?
All of our part-time officers are no longer,
We don't have any?
we don't have any because of the legality of it,
Well, yeah,
because,
so we've got openings for a
Yeah, we
part-time.
got money in the part-time budget.
Okay, that's, okay.
Should have
Yeah, I'm-
30,000 or something.
I'm good with that. Yeah.
yeah, until we can figure out what we can do, especially during this summer season of vacation
Yeah,
land.
reach out and see if they'd be available to that, yeah.
So how many hours can the part-time employee work? I was always told 29.
It's 29 hours until you're considered full-time,
29.
29 a week. And at 29, you have to offer insurance. So it's I mean, that's why it's 29.
So 28.
Well,
No,
no,
it's 29.
30, so go by 29, I believe.
29.
Yeah, she's correct.
But it's really even more of the monthly average. So this week, if you had to work 32 for some reason, just next week, make sure it's under.
That you take off that extra 3 hours where it
Right.
lies out that it's 29 a week.
But it ties down to 29.
Or if you just looked at 58 every 2 weeks right now. So, I mean, if it's a possibility, it would be helpful for you while we're trying to figure that out.
It did go for us.
So,
Vacation would come.
okay.
Good to me.
The fire department's actually out on a run right now. Because it popped up and they're actually on a run, and they didn't really have a whole lot going on that I'm aware of. I know that Michael came down and they were working on some looking at the stormwater, for part of his stormwater stuff down there at the fire department. So, all right, and then,
We sent everything to you guys through email. We don't have anything extra to present.
did anyone have any questions for Tyler or Public Services? You do.
No, not really a question, this is an observation. And it might be our fault, we might need to look closer at this. But we issued the conservation suggestion, I guess it really wasn't an order.
Right.
The suggestion for conservation a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
Well, then that Saturday, the fire department cadets had a
But-
car wash. Well, let me finish my thought. And I put it out there I don't do social media a whole lot, but I do some. And I put it out there because I thought the cadets did a fantastic job. They washed my truck and I was very appreciative. So I put it out there. Well, the first thing I got was a thing from 2 different townspeople. What are we doing wasting water when we have to conserve?
But that's not the case. If they had read the conservation, it was not for anyone in the town limits. The conservation was
Well,
for
that's good.
south of Jenner and east of
Right.
Libert. And in the conservation order, and if you'd seen Rob's actual interview as well, he said, don't stop doing the things you would do, just do them for a little less.
I went back
You
to
know.
him and I said, just shut up and go get your car washed.
Touche.
Somebody you knew,
And
obviously.
support our cadet program. Oh, well. That was just-
South of Jenner.
Yeah.
So they didn't do anything wrong.
Which is the water line that's, the transmission line is what will correct that. It's not that we don't have water. It's about getting water there in this increased time where people are watering their yards, their flowers, all of that sort of stuff.
That'll help speed up the process of getting water to where it needs to without pulling too hard off the high side, which is Chandler's side. So.
Okay. All right. If that's all you have, then we're going to move on over to the utility administrator.
I did not send you guys anything. I really didn't think I had much, but I will just say I have been trying to stay in my office and stay glued to water and sewer numbers right now. And we're mid-year already. It's kind of flying by, so I've been trying to, get a grasp on all that and see where we're at. And I had some bond work I had to do and starting on all of that, the new bond and payouts for those and cleaning up some OCD stuff from the last year or so. So that's been the biggest thing I've been trying to work on the last week.
Well, and I will say that the food truck that you and your office folks put in was quite the success. I keep hearing about it everywhere you go, that everyone was appreciative and they're looking forward to different ones. Like,
And as of about 4:05 this afternoon, we no longer have the barbecue truck for Thursday.
Oh,
So
shoot.
that's on the
Oh, no.
agenda for tomorrow.
oh,
Luckily, I sent him a message and said, hey, you haven't signed your agreement yet, please sign your waiver and get it back to us. And he said, well, I'm in Kentucky for the week. But you're gonna be here Thursday, right? No, he's not. So right now, we have an ice cream truck. I've already sent out a few, trying to get a replacement, but just stay tuned with me on social media. We'll see.
hopefully you'll find someone
But
tomorrow.
This week was the hardest week when I was booking them all for the entire summer. And I figured it out. It is Shriner's Fest. It starts on Thursday.
Oh,
They're all down there. So I might not be able to find one. I don't know. We'll see tonight and tomorrow. But if not, it might have to put on hold for a week.
Have ice cream for lunch, that's okay.
Ice cream. Yep.
Ice cream for lunch.
So, I mean, right now I have them booked, so but we'll see. I'm still optimistic we'll get another one. So that added to my list of, yeah.
Have you called-
We need to do a confirmation with them to make sure they're gonna show up that week.
absolutely.
So,
Well, if you
but
do.
yes, it went over very well. I did not actually see any negative comments on social media, which I thought we would, with just how busy it was. But I'm kind of shocked that the community has loved it, so.
I know what I heard today was, well, I wish they would just do it every week, all year long. Because, us lunchtime folks get tired of the same things between Chandler and Boonville all the time.
I noticed there were a lot of people that I say dressed, you could tell they're at work.
Right.
Work clothes and either dress clothes or, just work uniforms. They're working people, that are stopping in. So, Casey's, they told me they were empty, that day, Thursday, and she got to clean her floors during lunchtime because they were all over here. She said it was crazy over there. I know it was, wasn't it? So, and I've had a few food trucks come back and say, hey, I could do a Friday in October. I said, you know what, put us on your schedule, just because people are liking it, so if not, we'll just do it. If it's easy enough to schedule them and let them park out there, then people will like it.
Yeah, just
I think so, too.
I think so too. I think it's good and exciting and nice to see. I know that some of them, the hospital in Boonville has had them at points in times, and you almost have to message them, some of them ahead of time, to get stuff because they're that busy.
That's what I was telling Tyler, we might need to put in some of the guys' orders early and tell them, start working on these, they're gonna be.
Yeah,
here at
'cause
12:05.
Yeah, they really get busy.
Yep.
So,
So
Right.
I think that's it. I did that thing with the sidewalks last week with the state, the next level, that's coming up. We have that meeting this week, that we gotta get going on that. There's a lot to that grant. And we have a month to get it done. And, something else too. Oh, the other survey, I was wanting to get that out last week. I didn't get that done last week, so it's on my sticky note on my desk to get it done this week, just for the town. So keep him busy.
Well, thank you very much. Moving on down to environmental manager.
I have a proposal from Elliott Excavating for cleaning out a ditch between Adams Street and the highway just over here that we want to move forward on, and it's for $4,000. And I know there's been some conversation about our bidding and all of that. I did get 2 bids on this particular project. So I'd like to move forward with Elliott on this $4,000 job. And in regards to the email we received from Josh, I guess I'm just asking, that we would need your recommendation to do that.
Did you, I assume you like tried to get, so many people or whatever, and you got 2 bids back is what you're saying? Okay. All right. I don't have any problem with it. You said it's how much?
$4,000.
Just 4,000 even? Okay. Like to entertain motions to accept the bid for Elliott's for $4,000 for the ditch over on Adams to be cleaned out.
Make that motion.
Second.
Cheryl,
Yes.
Kim,
Yes.
Sandy,
Yes.
Tanya,
Yes.
Ron.
Yes.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. Thank you. And I know we've had some conversations, and Brian has sent us some numbers about some possibility of some changes within stormwater and MVH. Brian sent us some numbers, and I think we need to look at them real close. So if you guys, I don't have a whole lot to say about it. I have looked at them, but have not made a complete determination on them in my own mindset yet. So, but we did get those and want to make sure you guys, because that kind of goes stormwater MVH. That's the reason I'm bringing it up now, before I forget.
I'm working in my own office with regards to that particular proposal.
I'm afraid that we would have to do some adjusting of some rates or something other to be able to hit that. What I'd like to see is homeowner wise, how many homes we collect stormwater fees from a year. I know we were given a total, but that total includes businesses as well, correct?
I don't
We
know the exact.
can write a report on that.
Can-
Each
okay.
We bill each month.
Can we have that then? That would be perfect. I mean, can you break it down like homes and businesses? Never mind. Thank you. The little magic fingers. Okay, that'll help us when looking at these numbers. Because when you see the total, it's kind of hard to figure out the total kind of hard to figure out everything when you're looking at the total. Okay, clerk treasurer.
I'm still waiting to hear back from Baker Tilly regarding the 22 health reimbursements. Susan hasn't gotten back to me yet. I did get a recommendation from Paul of another accounting firm in Evansville, so if I don't hear from Baker Tilly this week, then I'll try to reach out to them and figure something out.
Okay,
That's all I've got.
and are the EOBs getting better from the insurance company?
I haven't heard any complaints since.
I was
Nobody?
able to get on today and it came out,
Okay,
so.
that's a good thing.
You have one that showed up today?
I mean, was it within a reasonable time?
Oh, yeah, it's just, yeah.
Okay, because I think
I don't know.
that's been part of the problem is some of the EOBs haven't been showing up fast enough, as well as doctor's offices are not billing
Right.
as well.
I had one employee that was saying today, one showed up from the doctor's office, and she got an invoice from Deaconess on it today, and, it's still not on income at all. And it's
Yeah, that's what
from
happened.
March,
Yeah.
beginning of March, like March 4th.
Yep.
So,
Oh, my.
So that is not really that quick with,
November to May. November of one year to May of the next. Get any clarification? No EOB until date of service in November, no EOB until May of the next year.
So 6 months. Wow, a little over
Yeah,
6
that
months.
is.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
So-
Uh-huh.
Does Anthem have a reason for that?
I ain't heard anything from him.
Okay.
I can check with Paula. I believe
Can
she
you?
has contact with him.
Okay. Because it would, it's one thing if it's one person, but we've heard it from multiple people that it's been an issue. And we pay a lot of money to not have better service than that, just frankly. Okay, then, parks, anything on parks?
I forgot to mention that I did get the AC parts ordered, and, I did get another estimate on it. I tried for 3, got 2, and the other one was higher, so I went with the company who was proposed. So, but of course, it was 4 weeks out, and apparently air conditioner parts are the hard thing this season. I had someone come in the office and said that their home is out and it's gonna be weeks to get the parts in. So, sure, air conditioners need pain because when parts go out on it.
Oh, Lord.
But, so we're still looking at the beginning of July, so. Luckily, there's no weddings between now and then because I would hate to tell someone that
It's gonna be hot.
part of that building is hot, which is really just the restrooms and the small meeting rooms. But if you were counting on it,
For dressing
Yeah.
or whatever it may be, that's still hot.
it could be really hot but it could be cool out too, you never know, but, a couple more weeks waiting for those parts to come in.
Okay. Thank you much. Okay. Anything else? New business? Okay, old business, nuisance buildings, capital asset, that's just ongoing. These are just things that are just ongoing with us here. Anybody have any comments on any of those? If not, then we're gonna move down to claims of $435,832.73. Any questions, concerns, or changes? Okay, then I'd like to entertain motions to accept the claims of $432,832.73.
So moved.
Second.
Cheryl,
Yes.
Kim,
Yes.
Sandy,
Yes.
Tanya,
Yes.
Ron.
Yes.
Okay. Claims will pass as presented. This time, I'd like to entertain motions to recess until our next regular scheduled meeting in July. I believe it's July 3rd, actually.
I'll make that motion.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Thank you and have a nice evening.
I was